Shorthand English High Speed 150 words per minute. Paper 2. Be ready for trial dictation for 2 minutes. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Begin. Speaking in the Legislative Assembly, an honorable member said, Honorable Speaker Sir, at the outset, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to participate in the general discussion on the budget. As a matter of fact, I would like to confine myself to points which have not been raised by other members. First, I would like to touch upon the field of higher education. It is a matter of great pride that the Presidency College, situated in Chennai, is one of the oldest colleges in the country. It has a history of more than 100 years and it has produced several great leaders. I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister to make it as a university and bring all the colleges in and around the city under its management. The next point I would like to make relates to the Agriculture Department. My district of Salem is known for the farming of mangoes. At present, the farmers are not able to store the mangoes safely during the peak season due to lack of proper storage facilities. The mangoes get damaged due to climatic conditions and rodents. In this connection, I would request the Honorable Minister for Agriculture to build a cold storage unit in my district as early as possible. Next, I would like to congratulate the government for starting a scheme to convert assembly debates into digital format. This is a very welcome feature. At present, printed copies of some old proceedings are not available even in the assembly library. I have no doubt that this scheme would help the honorable members to view the debates on their computers. In this connection, I would request the government to scan the debates for the last 10 years in the first place so that the recent records are available online. Shorthand English High Speed 150 words per minute. Paper 2. Code number of question paper 1900. 1900. Instruction to candidates. Candidates should take down the passage in reporting style of phonography. Candidates should condense the passage into a cogent précis in longhand not exceeding 250 words using indirect form of speech and past tense. The number of words in the précis should be counted and noted at the end. 5 marks are reserved for shorthand performance. Handwriting during condensation should be legible and sufficient space should be left between the lines. Be ready, 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Begin. Speaking on the interim budget presented in Parliament, an honorable member said, Mr. Speaker, first of all, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to speak on the interim budget. This government has completed 2 successive terms and a total of 10 years in office, and I would like to congratulate the Honorable Prime Minister in this respect. At the same time, I take this opportunity to say a few words on the performance of the government. In my opinion, the first 8 years was marked by positive economic growth, and I appreciate the government for that. The last 2 years saw a negative growth in the economy. On this occasion, it is my duty to point out the reasons for such economic downturn. The main reason was political instability in the oil-producing countries. This resulted in worldwide increase in crude oil prices, which affected our foreign exchange reserves. In my opinion, the other reason was the constant pressure put on by the partners in the coalition government to roll back certain good schemes due to political considerations. It has to be borne in mind that if continued, these schemes would have improved the economy to a great extent. Unfortunately, this pressure only resulted in a sorry state of affairs. Next, I would also like to say a few words on the state of Jammu and Kashmir. I am sorry to state that the Government of India failed to implement the recommendations of the working group nominated by the Honorable Prime Minister. The working group has recommended restoration of political autonomy to the state and bringing the power projects under the control of the state government. I am sorry to say that we still continue to have the same state of affairs. It is therefore necessary that these two things should be implemented at least after the next elections. As far as education is concerned, I would like to bring to the attention of the House the fact that the interest rate on educational loans has been reduced. I am happy to state that this is a welcome feature and I appreciate the government for this. It has been stated that the government will bear the burden of interest. This would go a long way in taking higher education to all parts of the country in the years to come. In this connection, I would like to point out that some of the nationalized banks do not follow the guidelines prescribed by the government. As a matter of fact, most of the banks deduct a huge sum of money towards interest as soon as the loan amount is sanctioned. It is therefore necessary that the government should issue specific instructions as early as possible not to deduct interest from the bank account of the students. In this connection, I also have another point to make. I am sorry to state that almost all the government sector banks display in public the details of the students who have failed to pay the loan installments due to difficult economic conditions. The poor students who are unable to pay the loans in time due to situations beyond their control are put to shame due to such advertisements. I am therefore to request the government to take serious note of this and put an end to the public display of details of defaulting students. Mr. Speaker, sir, I hope the honorable members of this House remember that the country faced a series of droughts and floods in the last 2 years. This led to large-scale loss to the farmers all over the country. In this connection, I thank the government for removing the tax on rice, which has helped the farmers to a great extent. I take this opportunity to convey my appreciation on behalf of all the honorable members. I would also request the government to credit the crop insurance amount directly to the bank account of the farmers so that they may be able to get the benefit without going to the middlemen. As far as the armed forces are concerned, I would like to appreciate the Honorable Finance Minister for declaring one rank, one pension scheme in this budget. I am sure that this would go a long way in removing disparities in different wings of the armed forces. You are aware that this has been a long pending demand and I congratulate the government in this regard. With these words, I conclude my speech. Thank you.